Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since we had a 2025 X3 on the channel. This one's finished in Black Sapphire. It's a dealer trade. The reason I picked this one out, it is crazily equipped. So it's the base X3 xDrive30. As you can see, M Sport package, M Sport Professional. Go around, it's got, I think, every box checked on a base X3. All right, the daytime running lights do underline the single headlight. It does call back to the G01 chassis where they had the daytime running lights underlining the two headlights. This one does have shadow lights and the cornering light there in the corner. You do have to step up to, I believe, M Sport Professional to get the cornering light on the X3. Moving to the grille, we have the iconic glow kidney grille, and the M Sport Professional package means blacked out kidney grille. So you can see it differs from the M50 because you do have the slats that are diagonal and then vertical. So unusual setup. Basically, you haven't seen this before. It will now, I think, appear on the new LCI iX. You can see the parking assistance camera there. So it means it does have at least a premium package. And then sensors are built in right here. So blending into the grille. This one does have the driving assistance professional package. That said, does not have highway assistant. So move over to the side where we have the style 1037 M wheels. They are black, so we have a blacked out theme going on here. Of the wheels on the X3, I think this is my favorite, although I prefer the bi-color design. I think it just pops a little bit more. But you see where the other dealer was going with this build. I don't think this would be a build for store inventory given the price point. So we also have the red M Sport calipers as well. Take a step back so you take in the side profile of the relatively new X3. See, extended shell and trim blacks out the surrounds for the windows as well. And then out back, you have your tail lights. It does echo the G01 chassis. Sort of like maybe like a rocket ship, if you will, in terms of the design of that. Not quite the Halo Energy Sword. Then we have xDrive badging. We have X330 badging over here in chrome. The X3 really exaggerated in terms of font size. Basically, it says X330. You'll also notice this one does have a trailer hitch. So unusual. I don't think most dealers, again, may be wrong on that one, at least the ones I'm familiar with, don't really spec that many trailer hitches. There's that rear 3/4 view. All right, so we're going to make our way around this vehicle, get inside, go over pricing and options. And we do have a couple individual, because the individual colors were just opened up within the last month or so. So two colors coming in, be some time, of course, before they arrive. All right, so opening up, we have the amber and Atlas gray merino leather. So new on the X3, first time you get merino leather, at least to my knowledge. Previous generation was Vernasca leather, so this is a step up in terms of the grain of leather. So amber over here feels like leather. Hard plastic up top, then you got your ambient lighting here. And more hard plastic at the bottom portion of that door card. And the seats, of course, redesigned. I'd say pretty comfortable and well bolstered. See Atlas gray on the side of the head restraint and a little bit of the shoulders of the seat as well. Then down below, you do have adjustments for side bolster and lumbar support, plus a manually powered crumb catcher. And then on the door sill, nothing. All right, so in front of me, your new M Sport steering wheel, which is of course a flat bottom steering wheel with M badging. Left-hand side, buttons here for assisted driving and cruise control. You got your shift paddles. And the headlights are now on the turn stock, so twist to select your settings for that. In front of me, iDrive9 live cockpit, then heads-up display. And the upper dashboard feels like maybe Vaganza, but not 100% sure on that. A little bit of stitching here. More of the curved display in xDrive9. And of course, ambient lighting and your settings here for the vents, so open and close, and then controls here for where it's blowing. So from the 7 series and 5 series. And then you got more ambient lighting around this little crevice, if you will, that has wireless charging on this side, nothing over here. USB-C charging ports. And with the M Sport package on the X3 base model, you get this M badging here, plus the cup holders. And here's the only place you're going to find your trim choice. So it's the M fine brushed aluminum trim here. Only appears right around this. Nowhere else does it occur. Get your drive selector nub, iDrive controller, and wheel for the volume. All right, starting price, the 2025 X3 xDrive30i is $49,500. Black Sapphire Metallic, being a metallic paint, adds another $650. The Merino Leather adds another $1,500. Driving Assistance Pro for another $1,700. M Sport package for another $2,200. Those 21-inch wheels add another $1,550. M Sport Pro for another $1,400. $200 the Parking Assistance package, which is basically Parking Assistance Pro, because Premium package does include Parking Assistance Plus. Premium package for another $3,400. Then you've got trailer hitch for $600. And $875 for the Harman Kardon sound system. I will say that it is a much improved system compared to the G01 chassis. Luggage compartment mat, all other formats, first aid kit, all told MSRP of this particular example, $65,260. So you're looking at, $15,000 in options on this vehicle. And here's who originally ordered it. All right, I'm gonna hop in the back seat real quick. Again, there is no comfort access to the rear doors, so make sure all the doors are unlocked before getting out, he says to himself. All right, so to the back, opening up more of that amber and Atlas gray. And of course, the shade is open to that panoramic glass panel, so that is optional. So either get this glass panel or you get nothing. So if you don't get the premium package, or I think it's convenience package, you will not get this thing here. So you do a stripper model and get a slick top X3, which we've had on the channel before. All right, and here's a view of the cockpit to the back seat. And out back, I think maybe one of the only options missed, perhaps, is the console in the rear for climate control zone. This one does not have it. We have vents and vent controls plus USB-C charging ports. You do have a travel and comfort system. And little nets here for storage in the back of the front seats. Knee room, leg room, pretty good. The same can be said about headroom in the back of the X3. I don't think you'd be wanting for headroom unless you are maybe 6'8" above. All right, so moving to the back. Normally the X3 will have kicked open, but because that thing's got the trailer hitch, you don't have kicked open. So a little button, or if you will, right there to open up the cargo area. And I'd say a pretty good size. And I do recommend getting this luggage compartment mat. Down below, you have a space saver spare. And cargo cover. Of course, you can also fold down those rear seats for even more room. Powered tailgate, of course. So you can press the button, close that thing up. And we will make our way to the front. See what lies beneath the hood that powers the base model X3. All right, so underneath the hood here is the B48 inline-4 2-liter turbo engine, also a mild hybrid setup, now with 255 horsepower, so a slight increase over the previous generation X3, and torque is now 295. And that's a pretty big increase over the G01 X3. But that's it for a quick look at a very well-optioned base model X3. We'll see you at the next video.